You're seeing this because you're being divinely guided to slow down, and it's the last thing that you want to do right now. I received a dream message a few days ago where there's some kind of divine activations that are happening within the collective. And this dream I experienced was a man speaking prophecy over me, over the collective. It was actually a group of people. And there was a famous musician there as well. So I still haven't really figured out what that significance is, but I know that that's a sign for some of you, especially if you're wanting to be like in the music world. There's divine guidance here with this Six of Birds. And this man was speaking prophecy. And my guess was that it was from the book of Revelations, where in the sky behind him, it was turning from blue to a sunset. So it was like an ending. There's an ending that was occurring here. And as he was speaking, the sky populated with a ton of seraphs. And that's a sign for someone. I just got that feeling in my chest. That's going to very much align with someone. And those are like they're like really high-ranking angels. They look like eyeballs with like wings type of thing. So again, it's one of those, if this aligns with you, you already know. And as I passed by this person, he was someone that, there's a wish fulfillment coming in here. Interesting with soulmates. This is the Lovers. I've been getting a lot of love messages coming through. This is like aligning with Soul Tribe and people who really see you and understand you. And this is a wish fulfillment here. He handed me a piece of paper with activation codes on them. And there were 2 codes that I could already decipher, because I'm assuming I either already have access to these or they're already readily available to me. And the rest I couldn't really see. There were 5 more on there that were blurry because I was moving too fast, is what I said to myself. I'm moving too fast. And I said, when I complete the mission, I will look at the rest of these. And so a lot of you are experiencing this kind of energy right now where you are in the middle of completing a mission, but part of this like completion energy is to slow down. That putting the note in your pocket for the next whenever isn't really what needs to happen right now, because these codes are going to help you get to the next step. So if you've been guided to rest, or if you've just been feeling exhausted, I'm hearing depression. So whenever I experience like depressive symptoms, because I can go from really high to really low, some of you may really resonate with this. Like my energy fluctuates and it can be like debilitating. And that's always my sign that like I need to rest. Whenever I get really low, like I just need to nap. I need to sleep as much as my body asks for. And that can actually be a lot more than is deemed palatable in today's society. I'm very affected by moon cycles. The moon is my chart ruler, so that may resonate with some of you. And this supermoon that we had was a lot of energy, and that's actually around the time that I had this dream. That a lot of you are actually being pushed to the astral realm, where I said if you have like really deep dreams and you're like, this is how you're gonna know that you astral travel, is that when you dream, if you go to places and they're familiar to you in dreams, like this man who was speaking prophecy, I knew him in my dream, I don't know him in real life. But he was familiar to me in the dream, we were friends, that's why he gave me this note with codes on it. And he said that he is activating, he said divine activations are taking place right now. So he was saying, like, that's my message to bring to you guys, the collective, that he's doing, or whoever, like there are divine activations taking place. So expect this. So if you have been really tired lately, or even just sad, or there's like an anger brewing inside of you, but it's almost like it's tamped down, like something's on top of it. Like you're exhausted and your spirit needs to rest. Like you do need to nap, you do need to sleep. A lot of you, in my dream, I was like, you know, I'm gonna look at these when I complete the mission. There's something in your 3D realm, your physical here realm, that you think you need to be doing, and that's not what you need to be focusing on right now. You actually need to be prioritizing the soul work, the work that you do in your other realms as well, because everything we do is supporting each other in whatever dimension you're in, whether it's dreams, you know, or here. But you need to be able to support. Okay, what did I say? Doing the work. So this 7 of trees, doing the work in the astral. And where I said there are divine activation codes coming through with this Ace of Embers. I almost said Ace of Wands. They correlate. This is like a divine inspiration, divine gift that just drops out of nowhere. And in order for you to receive this, you need to go and rest. You need to invest in your rest. That a lot of you have a work hard, play hard mentality, or so you like to think, but it's really just a work hard, work harder mentality. And it's time to balance that with the play hard, which involves rest. As I spoke to in one of my previous channels, is that a lot of you are being guided to pick up a restorative practice. And this very much ties into that some of you just need to fucking sleep. That is how I recover my energy. Because like I said, I'm doing so much in other realms as well. You need to be able to access those, that it's like your soul's crying out for something. Some of you just need to rest. You need to sleep for longer than is normal. Again, we're coming up on the weekend, you know, ditch the plans and just nap. Like do whatever you need to do. Do whatever restores you, whatever brings life back to you, and only you know what that is. But some of you are pushing way too hard in the physical realm, and the work needs to be done in the astral, in the spirit realm. And there's a connection with a higher self that's really coming through, because in this dream I was dealing with wrapping up the healing of like inner child wounds that I've been on this journey for obviously a very long time. I've been doing a lot of this work, and this was like a final activation that's taking place, a final cleansing that's taking place, and it was symbolized by me holding an object that is about seeking fulfillment in your day-to-day life, and that this is actually what's going to call in the healing. That it's not the digging deeper into my work, digging deeper into things that make it feel like a grind or a slog. That it's actually exploring the things that light you up. This actually came through because I've been guided to connect even more deeply with my soul and my higher self, to the point where it's like you need to have constant communication. Like you guys need to be talking all the time, not just when you need help or when you feel like it. It's like this needs to become an ingrained daily practice, that you are feeding into your higher self as your higher self feeds into you. That if a lot of you may resonate with this, if you feel like you have a roller coaster of emotions, or your energy can fluctuate, it's because you are being called to walk hand in hand with the divine every step of the day, with your higher self every step of the day, however that looks like to you. And it's starting to feel violent if you are not connecting. And that's what I've been experiencing, that as soon as like something good happens for me, I go right into my ego and I dive right into work, thinking somehow this is like an old energetic block that I've been breaking, is that hard work equals me getting my goals. And like my higher self has been teaching me that no, alignment is what gets you to your goals. And for a lot of that, it's sitting back, it's resting, it's doing this like dream work. That is what takes you to these next levels at this point, that you have transcended past, working your ass off to get places. Yes, a lot of divine work is still called for, but it's in a different way. A lot of you are being shifted in this way, that how you work hard is different now. Interesting with my 3 of birds at the back of the deck. Like this has been a painful lesson for me to learn, and I'm getting that if you're still here and you resonate with this message, it's been a painful process for you as well, and it's just to push you closer to your higher self, and to listen to that guidance, because your guidance will always whisper to you, and your ego is loud as fuck. So you're always, it's easier to listen to the ego than it is to listen to your intuition, because your intuition whispers and it doesn't make logical sense. So this is your sign that, like what I'm telling you probably is going to make sense to you right now, especially where you feel like you're being pushed and squeezed, that what you want to do is work harder, and it's not that you shouldn't be putting work in at all, it's just that you need to work differently. And some of this work is actually rest, that, especially for the places that you're being called to, this is an initiation to your next level, where I said there was the energy that was standing over this man who was prophesizing was a celebrity, that this is the kind of energy that you are stepping into. Again, that's going to resonate for some people. It's just that it's a big energy, that what you're calling in is a big energy, and you need to be this much aligned with you going into this next level. So I hope this resonates for some of you. If it does, let me know. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can head to the link at the top of my page. They're in my Etsy shop, and thanks for